Previously on screwdriver. Oh, okay, so it might be useful for access to certain areas in the hotel. Taken from us too soon, she will live on in our hearts and lives. Charitable deed. Yeah, this is the glazing. It's pretty evident, I think. Okay, so runs a funeral home back home in New Orleans. I have come to Ireland to handle a personal matter. Wasn't expecting to end up at a thing like this. Interested in mythology and voodoo. Called it. Now we can talk about the tattoo. Maman Bridget's Fev, her mark devotional symbol. She's born of your pagan goddess Bridget. Okay, Miss Deane's room. Starcy mentioned overhearing a fight between Ms Deane and Ms Quinn outside her room. Room 13. I cannot help beyond that. Okay, that definitely places Ms Deane 15 then. 21, I think. I think I was supposed to go somewhere else.
I seem to have misplaced my room key.
Now, where has that spare key gotten to?
Okay, unscrew.
It's a letter. Crumpled but readable. To Miss Evelyn Deane.
Oh, she was invited. Okay, so Evelyn Deane was basically lured into Blake Manor to partake in the seance by someone who knows who she is and what she's capable of, but not necessarily the other way around, which could be Miss Erickson, or sorry, Mrs. Erickson. I mean, we have the detail right here, powers for the deserving, Evelyn, so there's gotta be some sort of connection over there. Who, you know, we know Mrs. Erickson for sure knows about Miss Deane's magical capabilities. I think Mr. Dupre senses her abilities, but he doesn't really know for sure, or at least sensed her abilities when they met briefly. And so yeah, we don't know who sent this. There's obviously no signature or anything like that, but, and this could just be like the owner, but this is a clue nonetheless. This was how she got into Blake Manor. And we have a lot of stuff. Okay, so the bedroom, we pretty much know what it is. I think it's 15, sorry, because this one was missing. Then there's a trail that pretty much leads into the basement. We won't be able to see that until Sunday. And then obviously the dream. Yeah, pretty much just ask everyone else. So, with that, first things first.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Yes, I have a key. I found a key. Just, you know, don't think about it. Wait, how do we give back the key? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna hold on to that key. Oh! Ms Barbosa, I mean... Okay, let's figure out. Is she more of a Penelope Cruz or a Salma Hayek? An old brooch in the Irish style. The image on it is of an old oak tree. She's wearing local fashion along with her usual clothes. I mean, it doesn't really say much.
Hey!
Trying to figure out the accent.
Don't sneak up on people like that. If you were the porter with my telegram, sure. But no, just some guy getting too close. Who are you anyway?
Sorry to alarm you, miss. I'm Declan Ward. I'm a late arrival.
Oh, the guy Quinn called out this morning. That must have felt good, yes? I am Ines Barbosa. This place is boring and cold, but the boat over from Brazil was worse, so I won't complain.
Okay, so neither. She's Brazilian. Got it. First things first, schedule. Okay, this is interesting. She is the first one who's shown interest on the telegraph room. Okay, and then the lobby or atrium 2 mostly. And meeting Dupree in the gardens at 12. And rest of my room before Montevani talks at 5. Okay, tell me about yourself. Okay, from Rio. Well, said Brazil, but Rio was my home. Okay, so basically a drifter now, ever since the uprising. Now, foreign fashion mixed with the local. What's the deal about that? Left in a hurry and packed light. What would you have me do? Freeze? Fair. Hand-me-down Irish keepsake. What's the deal with that? Father's, or maybe his mother's, he didn't bring much with him when he left Ireland. He had even less on him the day he died defending my mother. Mother took this in ranch, passed it on so that I would have something of his. What drew you to the seance then? The events I saw advertised while searching for something else. It suits my purpose, so like... Okay, so she's literally, like, just passing by. Any chance you've had strange dreams? Just the one dream since coming here, which is odd enough itself. Walk the halls of this place. Well, not these halls. They look similar, but taller. Longer, taller. Yeah, that's definitely what we had. Try to find a way out. A way home, I think, even though I myself will not return to Brazil. There are doors blocking the corridor itself. I had to move something like light to unlock them, I think. You understand that part. Eventually I'm at the seance and can go no further. Give me something like that. It's the exact same dream, basically. Variations. One more would confirm the theory. Okay, before we ask Ms. Deane's room, does she even know Evelyn Deane? Don't like her? Or don't know, and all you don't like her. She knows too much. What business it of hers to know so much? She's like a spy or a thief, or maybe she has spies or thieves in her employ. Whatever the case, she has a sneak to be watched. Okay, so why the hell do you know her? Don't suppose you know her room? Can't remember. Funny went there to get something back. Now I cannot recall where it is. Called it. The room literally wiped itself out of existence. Now, strange occurrences. Footprints seem strange. When it rains, sometimes I see footsteps on the floors, but never coming in from outside. They're always leaving. Hauntings. Seen some crazy shit. Everywhere people have been ends up haunted, which make you think. Okay, she's just fucking cynical. Strange device. Similar to the odd contraption in the telegraph room. Perhaps they're both made locally. Oh, that's an interesting observation. I didn't see that. Okay, we're basically mopping up. Lloyd Dupre, you mentioned something before. We have much in common, me and him. He makes for easy company. He knows too much about Irish culture and mythology, but when I ask him about this area and those who lived here, he knows nothing practical, that man. Still, he understands grief well. No, he's... Actually, let's ask about the hotel manager. I think this event is hard on him. I could see his demeanor darken as the week rolled on. She came in pretty early. Stopped asking him for help with my telegrams to give him space, but then I got stuck dealing with the idiot Mr. Doyle. Let's ask him about him then. I know he is bad at his job. He's too busy fawning over that witch Deane to get everything or anything right. So Deane pretty much gives off this witch aura. Like she's not like just this normal person with some magical abilities that she doesn't know about. She could be like full on, modern witch, like the craft witch, not like hocus pocus witch. It shouldn't be too hard on him. His eyes are glassy and sad like the people I hid with on the boat out of Brazil. Of course, he'd fall for anything to offer him any distraction. He should get out of here. It's not good for him. That much I agree. Hazel Erickson. You met her? Offered to give me a private seance, but I do not want such a thing. So yeah, she's literally not like in the mood for any of this stuff. Like she's pretty much control variable. This is Darcy, a good woman. I like her a good deal. She pretends to be into ghosts and magic, but she's a normal person, really. Takes one to know one. And okay, Cathal Amira. Yes, he tried to, how do you call it, woo me. Oh, see, Cathal's just this horny dude. To break him worse than his horse riding accident.
Snoo snoo!
Okay. That's TMI. I admire his confidence. Yeah, this is the look of a girl who would break you like a worse than a horse riding accident.
I have to be off.
Oh, if you see that lazy porter, tell him I want my telegram.
Okay, so before we go to the drawing room, let's retrieve the telegram. Let's try and see what she's like waiting for. Because how does she know Miss Deane and pretty much know about her and call her a witch? Like I know it could just be like the insult, bruja, but like how does she know? Fallen telegram. Okay, somebody lost his transcription. It's addressed to Ms Barbosa. There we go. Can't read it, but we can ask her about it. Then let's see if it opens up new avenues.
More questions?
No, actually, I found your telegram. You did not read it, I hope? Let me see. Damn it. 70 right? Fine, it's fine. Time in Brazil had come to an end. What does one do in that case? Well, my father is from here, so it made sense to come this way. In truth, I do not care much of your ghost stories. We have plenty back home, but this hotel it has a lot of records for this area, so I come. This event suits me. If I came here alone, I would be the main attraction, yes, but now I'm just one more who plays drums in the carnival. So many, nobody pays attention. I'm researching everything I can, find about the area, census data, birth records, immigration. My room is full of this stuff, but can I find a thing on him? Only know his first name, Shay, and when he left the country in 1864, like so many others. Okay, so Shay, real name. Yeah, she does not care about Miss Deane at all. She's pretty much inert at this point, and only cares about figuring out her family records. Yeah, we're gonna help you out when I can.
Sure.
Okay, now let's hope that I actually still catch something here. West Tower. Okay, let's just peep in. Oh, I fucking hate this. I fucking hate this. Okay, 11 a.m. History of Blake Manor, Marquess Blake. Okay. 3 p.m. Miss Callahan. 5 p.m. What we know of ghosts, Miss Mantovani. Doors will close at 10 minutes past the hour. Damn it. Okay, just didn't make it. Oh well. Time to snoop around then. Are you okay? Okay, you know what? Let's ask about let's ask about the hauntings. You know, that I haven't, that I cannot. Strange occurrences then. Sometimes I see the windows fogging up, but only in this one place, as if someone breathing on them from the other side. There's never anyone there. Okay. What about that strange device? Oh, the measuring device is very impressive, isn't it? I think it bodes well for the seance. So okay, measure something, definitely souls. Strange dreams. Have you had strange dreams? I had a strange dream the other night, strapped in a corridor somewhere in the manor. Have you experienced something similar? Oh, of course I have, but I could not discuss something so personal, I'm sorry. When you're as deeply attuned as I am, these things take their toll. I wouldn't say that's a direct match for Dreamsmiths Deane and I had, but it's close but not enough. And you know what? How are you doing?
What will you do after this?
If you must discuss it. Now that I know I am forever doomed, I think I am done with this life. I will return to New York and my husband, and try to find some way to enjoy this joyless experience. He will be happy, I am sure. It will free some storage space for his golf trophies.
And yeah, bye-bye. Okay, who's in the library? Oh, this is cool. And just what I need. Research desk. This will be useful if I want to look anything up. Hell yeah, and you are Ms Quinn. Yeah, Brienne. Blake history. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Medical codes. Shay's real name. Okay, so Shay could be a Blake. Yeah, we could have just solved Ines Barbosa's thing right here and make her leave. That would be great. Cool. Okay. Medical certificate. UO.33. Oh shit! Spontaneous abortion or miscarriage in common parlance. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Seems that the condition being listed as a bad cold is a euphemism. Okay, so that sucks. Percival Blake, let's read about him. Became the Marquess of Doon at the age of 24 when his father Graham died of old age. So in 1739 he ruled through the Great Freeze, the year of the slaughter of the Jacobite Rising, until he drowned in the tsunami of 1755 at the age of 40. Some annotations suggest that he didn't drown in the tsunami more than he was drowned during it. It seems he was not popular with the people around him. In 1744, a scullery maid went missing. Rumors suggest that she had rejected the advances he made. Her fiancé came from a nearby village to find her, and he too wasn't heard from again. Various notes were added from different periods that say staff believed he walled them up alive. One note says they could still be heard, sobbing for one another through the darker months. Despite his reputation... Okay. Wilhelmina Blake. What's her deal? Born 1788 to Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess of Doon, she disappeared without a trace on the night of October 29, 1828. She had a passion for music from an early age and was often called upon to entertain her father's guests with piano recitals in the drawing room. In the months leading to her disappearance, she developed a keen interest in Egyptology after her uncle, Lord Barnard Blake, gifted her an ancient vase he covered during an expedition in Giza. The vase disappeared the same night as Lady Blake. So that's the vase from the painting. Could be related, could be some Egyptian stuff. Her father experienced episodes of melancholy in his later years and would roam the grounds searching for his daughter, adamant that she had never left Blake Manor. Her whereabouts and fate remain unknown. So people just keep missing here. Like, we know Evelyn Deane her whole damn room went missing. Percival Blake walled up, or at least that's the understanding, is that he walled up the fiancée and the maid alive. Could have just used magic. Wilhelmina Blake, apparently she was never seen along with the Egyptian faith, so there could be some Egyptian stuff in here at play. Mary Blake, let's read about her. After her marriage to Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon in 1881, she gained the title of Marchioness, established the Blake Foundation in 1890. Through the foundation, the Marchioness constructed and funded several orphanages, ragged schools, and widows, all almshouses in impoverished rural towns and villages across Connaught. Basically philanthropist and charity worker. So all good stuff, basically. Alright, what else can we see about the Blake history? Okay, so it's basically the same thing. Irish history, okay, what else? World history, flora, fauna, medicine, sciences, and psychology, archaeology, geography. I mean, it's a lot of books. Okay, so these maps, some are carefully marked out. Okay, there are various books on historical land ownership in the region. We'll do that, get to that eventually. Schedule. Okay, so that saves us a lot of asking. Someone's been drinking. Alright. What's up with you? Scars, obviously. Several different accidents and injuries. Okay, brooch worn around the collar. That's interesting, we're going to ask about that. And pen in the pocket. Varnish is worn around the grip she uses often and probably for long periods of time. So the scars throw it off, but she's basically a researcher, librarian of sorts. Let's talk.
If you'd hold a moment, I'm just looking for something.
Are you alright, miss?
Fine. Just looking for a book. I know I had it just a few days ago, but now it's nowhere to be found. Without it, damn it! I'm at a dead end. Would you tell me if you see it? It's a book on local land records from late last century. It has to be around here somewhere, unless another guest has taken it.
I'll see what I can do.
But that's pretty much her motivation. And she won't talk until we find that book. Okay, so we can learn about some Irish folklore about now. The Fear Gorta, man of hunger, is the apparition that is linked to the Great Famine. Fear Gorta is a spirit of hunger who will follow people to ask for food, she asks for praise, will not hesitate to consume them to satisfy its hunger. And Washerwoman, it's said to appear before a battle where she will be seen washing the bloody armor of those who die as if they're already dead. Okay, yeah, let's look up the Veil in Irish mythology. Barrier between the living and the dead, mundane world and the spirit world, times and places when the veil thins, and interaction would be easier, for better or for worse. The veil may be thin in places that have seen great tragedy or in places of magical significance. Obviously, Blake Manor is a bit of both. As for time, it's known that the veil is thinnest on All Hallows Eve, and this is where spirits of many kinds may walk the earth, and be seen, but even by those who usually would not encounter such things. It's also when communication through the veil is easiest. Traditionally, any attempts to contact the dead are made in this period of the year. Oh, and this is interesting. Time doesn't really pass when I'm just reading about stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna read about everything. Okay, so this is interesting. I looked up standing stones and several theories as to their purpose. Those most commonly held would posit that they mark the boundaries of territories. Some men here, Cloch Flada, in the Irish tongue, are found to be inscribed with a long forgotten and therefore indiscernible language. Pretty much what we've seen in the dream. Because those are definitely some standing stones, right? Right, so let's read up on everything else in the Blake family. Originally the English Blakes, the branch of the family, now resident in Ireland's Connaught region, are descendants of the illustrious war veteran Edward Blake, who served during the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. There are, it must be admitted, that a number of ghoulish tales about Edward Blake and his subsequent family line. These should not be paid heed, for surely they indicate nothing more than superstition and the occasional unrest. Jonathan Blake, current Marquess of Doon, and the 9th person to hold the title, title passed down to him by Richard Blake, son of William Blake. William Blake is said to be a stern, ruthless man who would do anything for the betterment of his family. Richard Blake was basically the opposite. Interests kept him from the manor, and on his passing in Paris, Jonathan Blake opened the grounds as a hotel and the family to help revitalize the lands post-famine. Not much else is recorded about him, does not seem to have undertaken many other exploits. Okay, so Samhain, pronounced as Samhain, is a Gaelic festival tradition occurring on the 1st of November. Believed to be born of a pagan tradition, the festival represents a time in the year where the boundaries between the mundane and the other world would weaken. Many such traditions associated with the festival were thought to be protective to ward away spirits that would otherwise approach the boundary and cause the living harm. Okay, so we'll look for that book. And yeah, I assume things will open up once you find your book. Till then, we must learn. Yeah, these fucking things. Okay, so this is the Blake private residence from here on. Bar's not open yet. Supply closet. What is in here? Oh, same schedule. Stone cross